Or hello, Alex.
Jishi, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. I appreciate that. Midday stream? Yeah, I'm 20 minutes late. Like I said, I'll be 20 to 30. My tummy was hurting, and then also we had a little mix-up with the packages. I assumed I got another R&D KBD box, and I thought that was the box we need to open today, but there was like a mailbox mix-up. But I managed to grab it in like literally 7 or 8 minutes. I knew exactly where it was gonna be. They went to a different mailbox. So luckily I got it. Will Sunday picks be today? If there's enough. If there's only like 4 or 5, maybe we wait a few days and let everyone kind of participate. But if there's enough. Mitz, how you doing? Smoked, Sasoriki, Kenguru, Zort, Keeb Science, Dinkless, Random, JMS, how you doing? Yours, Lane, Zort. Ryan, what's up, dude? What's up, Megan? Yubino, how you doing? Somebody else? What's up, Alex? Hope everyone's having a solid day. I feel like my day is just still getting started. I'm sure as everyone else is. I didn't really do a whole hell of a lot this morning. I answered emails. Well, some, not even all. And then I did a smidge of cleaning, but not really. So, I don't know. We have to do grocery shopping today. I feel like today's going to be a chore day, no matter how I spin it. JJW board when? I'm going to talk to him again, see when we want to do it. I think yesterday I was just too busy. Yesterday was just a maybe. But I had to do a lot of personal things yesterday. Been a long while since I was able to attend one of your streams. Arco, I'm glad you're here now. Also, Red Vaughn, bro, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you. But yeah, we'll see when we do the JJW board. I just got back from getting a lunch. Perfect timing. Let's go. Beldoink, did you see my email? I sent you an email, I believe. Why, hello, Mr. Zotos, sir. How you doing, Keebsaw? Hello. Still waiting for the Oku build? Yeah, me too. Me too. I don't know when that's happening. I responded? Okay. I haven't gotten any notifications in my email. For some reason, it takes always a little bit to connect. Oh, never mind. There it is. Okay. Okay. Finished building the Bakaneko and photos on Sunday. Dude, I did the SAT 75X photos. I think they turned out pretty cool. I got a lot of good responses from people, but there was also so many I don't know what's changing in the hobby right now, but like, I think I need to speak about this because I feel like if I don't, I'm ignoring it. There's just so many like gatekeepy people lately. And there was like a bunch of responses that I saw. I ended up just deleting the thread because it got pretty stupid. Like there was like name calling going back and forth. But for anyone who might have seen it on the YouTube thread, I think there just needs to be people who need to chill about plastic keyboards. Like when there's a plastic keyboard that gets made, you don't need to go buy it. And this is what I've said since like day one. If I produce this screwdriver and you guys already own a million screwdrivers that look like this, why would you even bother watching the video for this screwdriver? Like, why would you bother to even waste your time researching the screwdriver when you already have one like that? But I feel like people they don't waste their time, but they consume the content and then like are upset knowing full well what they were getting into, that they didn't even want this thing in the first place. And it's just like, I think people need to relax in the keyboard hobby. I've been seeing it a lot in the last few weeks especially. But yeah, just like one giant like chill. Like, come on. For real, man, people be getting weird about the cost of rectangles and lack of cost. Yeah, like there was one person in that thread who was just basically saying that they would never spend $110 on a piece of plastic crap when they can spend, and this is like the dumbest, most ignorant thing I've ever seen, right? They're like, I'd rather spend $450 on a piece of metal. It's like, first of all, you didn't need to flex on everyone that you have the money to do so. Fucking relax, dude. And then like, second of all, it's just like, it's such an unnecessary comment to make because people not only maybe not have that kind of money, but it's just like, relax. So if anyone's ever watching this back and needs to hear this, relax, dude. Everyone just tries to min-max everything and comparing to other projects, which is fine, but not everything is produced in the same way or the same protocol. These purchases should be about what you like and vibe with, unless price is totally outrageous. You don't need to min-max everything. I agree with you. And I think the other aspect to that too, like besides the just chill with the min-maxing, not everything needs to be like squeezed into one little thing for like the least amount of cost possible. it's just like there's so many variables with all this stuff, you know? So many fucking variables. And it comes down to one thing that I need to like remind myself and everyone else, you know?
Happy Sunday, Alex.
Thank you, Stu.
Hope you're doing well.
17 months. God damn, that's a while. I'm doing really well though, man. But the one thing I want to remind everyone about, and again, I'm sure everyone here already knows, but these are luxury goods. Like, they're not necessities in life.
Been a while, you handsome man, but I'm back and ready to enjoy your streams.
Thank you, Chappie. I appreciate the year of being here, dude. It's a luxury good, right? You don't need to, like, go absolutely hog wild of, you know, just this kind of stuff. Just relax. I understand that you still want your money's worth for things that you want, but like this is supposed to be a hobby. You're supposed to have fun. If you're not having fun, my honest thing, if you're not having fun and you feel like maybe something's not going in the direction you feel like you want it to anymore, either be the change you want to see, or I hate to do this, I hate to say this, I feel so mean, but perhaps like this hobby is not bringing you joy anymore, and maybe you should find something that brings you joy. I don't know. It's crazy to me that I keep seeing this kind of like disdain for certain things. Yeah, not having fun.
Alex,
Stop it. Get some help.
Catching the stream live after a while.
Thank you,
Excited
Rad. I
to chill with you all.
Dude, it's gonna be a nice chill day today. We're just building a small little keyboard. Unfortunately, it's already out of stock. I feel like this keyboard barely lasted a week. When did the sale start for this again? I think Andy from R&D KBD told me it started on... Oh, yeah. Okay, it lasted, I'm assuming, less than 7 days, because I think it sold out a few days ago. So I only got the keyboard in a few days ago, technically. Like, it arrived technically a few days ago, even though I only picked it up for whatever reason this morning. But it's okay. I'm not going to try these today, but these are some switches they sent over. Apparently, these are lighter versions of cream sodas. They're called Weightlessness. We're not going to be doing this today because it's not pre-lubed like very well. I'm going to be straight with you guys. I feel like just like the cream sodas need to be, you know, redone. But we are going to be doing these, which I was told these are the best silent linears I'll ever try. We're going to put that to the test because I've been actually looking for silent. I think I've been telling you guys, I've been looking for silent stuff. I want to build one silent keyboard, like one really fucking nice silent keyboard for myself. So if these are as good as Hamu Heartbeats, because that's kind of my gold standard, then we're going to be in for a special treat today. Hey Alex, it's Alex. You accepted my commission a couple days ago? Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, there was like a little bit of a big burst of commission builds. So if you guys want commissions done, go for now, because I think the first week of August, I'm going to be busy with stuff. Like I won't be in because I'm going to Novel Keys meet and then doing some other things. But I think right now, like August 17th and onwards are free. So if you guys need things, like now is the best time. I feel the same way about so many things like gaming. It's supposed to be fun. If you aren't having fun, then what's the point? Liv, you know what's funny about that? This is something I've started to do. The moment I start getting flustered at a video game, I'm fucking out of there, dude. I am no longer going to beat my head against video games like that anymore. Because it's not worth it. You end up hating it, and then you end up not having a good time. So when it comes down to like, you know, Overwatch and Val and all those other games, I'm just piecing out, dude. Well, I mean, a single player game for sure. I feel like you get more frustrated. Well, maybe you can get frustrated with things like Elden Ring. I've been seeing a lot of content of people hating the game because it's too hard and stuff, but it is what it is. But how are you guys doing? I love and hate Apex at the same time. Apex is still one of the few games in that particular kind of category that I don't mind. Because I feel like you can get really great teammates and you can still you don't rely on as many people as something like Valorant, you know? Oh, League of Legends, dude. League of Legends is... I canned that game when I was much younger. I have not played a game of League, like a proper game of League, in many years, so I don't think I'm ever gonna start that up again. I play TFT. TFT is fine, but guys, League of Legends, no thank you. The game gives me the heebie-jeebies. I honestly feel like social media ruins a lot of these hobbies. People like what they think they should like and not what they do. People need to relax. I mean, I don't disagree. I think there is kind of a narrative that's kind of spun with like what's the coolest and what's the best. from what they see is hype in social media. I agree. I no longer play competitive games. I swear it was making me angry all the time. I don't have the energy for that. I'm with you there, Bill Doink. A lot of the times it's not even the game that gets me frustrated. It's like the people who are just like trolling because they have nothing, like they don't want to take the thing maybe as serious as you, and that's fine. But I just don't have the energy to kind of like find a group of people consistently, I guess, that feel the same way as me when it comes to like how serious I want to take a game. So ARAM I haven't played in a little while, but all right, are you guys ready for this super cute keyboard? I'm so pumped for this. Okay. There's going to be a round 2. They already told me there's going to be a round 2 of this. So this stream is not for nothing. Like, I'm not just going to build this and we're like, oh, we can't buy this keyboard now. But this is... Look at this. Dude, it's so cute. I'm so here for this. Alex in a chill stream. It's so adorable, bro. And the color is great too on this. I am so here for this. It's called the Detour. R&D KBD. This was listed there. Unfortunately, it's not in stock anymore, like I mentioned. But there is going to be a round 2. That's a huge keyboard. Bro, this is probably the biggest keyboard I've ever built in my life. I don't think I've ever built a bigger board. The color's really nice on this too. I don't know really what to call this. Kind of looks like a bronze or something. What the fuck is this little thing? Dude, it is the Detour. It is the coolest, cutest keyboard. Actually, hope the PCBs didn't get damaged en route. They don't look like they did, thank goodness. But basically there's gonna be a knob, screen, 4 keys up here. Looks like it has nice personality. Bro. What the? Average size, really? This is pretty big. So nice.
Is this a keyboard for ants?
That's a great movie. What's it called again? What is that movie called? It's with Ben Stiller, is it not? I just don't remember what it's called now. Oh, shoot. Zoolander. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's Ben Stiller, right? I just thought it was a Game Boy Advance and like 50 parts to upgrade it. That'd be super cool. We have a plate. Oh, wow. This guy's like a leaf spring plate on this thing, too. I'm just going to open this up here with scissors because I am not going to chance it with me pulling out plates and stuff anymore. Okay, so this is nice. This has some leaf spring kind of action going on here. Cool. So this actually is a pretty thought out little mounting system, too. All right, all right. Bouncy, bouncy? Yeah, this is cute, dude. Move some stuff over. Let's open up this guy too. This keyboard looks fun. Exactly what keyboards should be. Fun. I am here for this. So, we also have the PCB. I think this is the right way, I want to say. It's like this? Yeah. Okay, so we have the PCB. Now, I don't know the price of this in US dollars. I can only tell it you in Canadian because I haven't done the conversion yet myself. But it's $2.99 Canadian. I think the E-coat ones are more expensive, and you can also get B-stock. Again, none of this stuff's available at the moment. There's going to be a round 2 as far as I'm told. This is considered a 40, I assume. I would guess so. I actually don't think this particular color is listed. I don't know what color this is supposed to be. I think this might have been just a one-off type thing. It kind of looks like it was Cerakoted or something. I have no idea. Is it 220? Roughly 225 USD? Man, the conversion changes all the time, I feel. This thing looks wild. It's pretty fun. So there's a few things you can do to this board. You can build it with the leaf spring top mount or a bottom mount. I'm thinking we do leaf spring top. What do you guys feel about that? But I think we do have to cut these tabs off towards the end because it mounts in 2 different ways. So maybe the only thing that would kind of be a smidge of a drawback with this is if you kind of set yourself. Actually, do you have to cut these off? I don't think you do. You might have to. Let me double check when we screw it all together. But they do have some mouse bites here, which usually is an indicator of it having to be trimmed. But I'm more here for the top. I don't know if I'd like this in a bottom mount. I feel like this would be a little bit... I mean, we're doing a silent build anyways today. So top mount, but out of curiosity, how does bottom mount affect the sound? Yeah, I'm also kind of curious about that, but we kind of have to stick to one route today. But super cute. And there's some silk screen here on the back too. I'm not too sure what the silk screen's supposed to be. Oh, camera's freaking out. Super cool though. What a fun little project, guys. What a fun little project. Quite literally. Actually, a fun, very big project. Let's be honest here. This thing has more spacebar options than bigger keyboards. Two people looking down, just... Yeah, it's supposed to be two people, but I don't really get the whole detour thing. Like, is this from something I'm just not aware of? Does this have anything to do with the theme of the board, or is this just... I have no idea, to be honest. Alright, and then... Here's the secondary plate for the top. Just gonna move some stuff out of the way. Then we have all this stuff.
Aye.
Andu, thank you so much for using your Prime here. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you, thank you. We have our rotary encoder stuff. We have feet and stuff. Build a spacebar. Oh, build with white spacer under daughter board. Okay, we have this thing. And then we have an OLED. Or is this an OLED? LCD screen. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So this is going to be a little bit of a more involved, smaller project, but very fun nonetheless. Again, super cute. Here's that side profile for you guys. Not quite your box on wedge because of this giant, I'll call it like a heads-up display. Yeah, I do think this is actually Cerakoted. I'm not sure what this is. It feels like a Cerakote of some sort. I have no idea. This is not officially one of the colors listed. Detour on the back over here. Let's put some feet on this guy. I like it. That's a nice like overall shape to it. Wedge on box. That's a cool logo. Yeah. Dude, I remember when I was doing my my driver's license test thingy. All those little driver signs you kind of have to recognize. If they had this one here, I would just give up and throw the paper down. Yeah, it looks like a Cerakote rather. Feels like it would be a good first 40%. Yeah, I think so too. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if Andy's on right now. Oh, there he is. What layout do you want me to build for you? So this is not my keyboard. This is not a sponsored keyboard either, guys, just so you guys are aware. This is just a project I was genuinely very happy to take a look at for a awesome vendor in the community. R&D KBD is fantastic as a Canadian
3 months
vendor.
already, damn.
Dude, Logan, has it been 3 months? I feel like you've been here for like the last 3 years, dude. Never mind 3 months. So you got some adhesive feet for this guy going on. It's a QAZ layout. Yeah. Not that I'm going to be very good at that either, but we'll see. I mean, it could just still be a fun project. A learning project, too. I love learning. Learning is amazing, so still would be awesome in that sense. Actually, is this screwed in? I don't know. Why is it looking like it's not going to separate? Oh, there we go. Jeez, that tolerance is pretty crazy here. What is going on with
Thanks
this?
for all the good vibes, Alex.
I think it's this Cerakote that had... Oh, I see. Yeah, it's the Cerakote, or whatever this is. Oh, is this supposed to be like a little... I didn't even realize that was there. For some reason, I thought this was something different. It has like a little... acrylic or glass
Less
window?
than 3.
That's really nice. I didn't even realize that was there. I need to clean it, though. This thing's dirty. Very, very cool. Also, Gioma, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 45 months. Appreciate you always being here. And Cass, thank you so much for 14. Cool story with 33.
Happy July.
It's my birthday month this month. It's gonna be fun. I'm not doing anything for my birthday. I'm probably gonna stream on my birthday, guys. I'm gonna be straight fucking honest with you guys. Here's the internals of this. Jeez, my hands look gigantic next to this. This is crazy. Very, very cool. So you can see where the bottom mount would be, and then the leaf springs. The daughter board would be over here. This is nicer than some full-size keyboards. I love cats. Thank you so much for 7 months. And Pretty Calamity with the pen pop. My biggest fear of using a 40 is that I may like it. I can see that being a fear. I get that. Pen pop for you guys. This is from CW&T. I think their prices have gone up a little bit, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. But I've always wanted, this is the only nice pen that I own. It's not like the craziest of all the pens in the world.
Just wanted to thank you, Alex, for
there,
all the fun streams and content.
Cable,
My bike was stolen from work last Friday, and your videos and streams help at keeping me cheered up.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that. Hey, well, that sucks. I got nothing nice to say about thieves, other than I hope they get fucked. So, that sucks, dude. That had to happen. And I hope the next one you get, man, I hope it's just better. You know, like when you do get your next bike, you'll get another one. Appreciate you though, and I'm glad to have cheered you up. And Flap, thank you so much for a Prime. I appreciate that. Someone stole my bike from work too. That's so shitty. Like, that's sucky. It's so bad. Why is my music not playing now? What's going on here? Oh, it is playing. It's just really low. $300 pen, huh? Dude, pens? Oh man, pens get insane for, oh shit, do we need stabs for this? I actually still don't know what layout we're doing. Hold on one moment. We might not need stabs, but depending on the layout we do, maybe. I just need to confirm with, I feel like you need to go split with this, like absolutely need to go split. But maybe we don't do any sort of stabs for this, for funsies. You can do stabless if you have the right caps, which I probably fucking don't got those right caps. Shit, do I have a 40s kit anywhere here in my place here? You know what, I might have a 40s kit somewhere. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Alex, we're halfway through the year. Has there been anything particular that stood out for you keyboard-wise? I'd say the most memorable keyboard build that's been like, wow, this is a lot of fun stuff, had to be that Noir N1 Noland, whatever it was called. That was insane. And then I can send you the KLE. That would be great. And then I think some other really fun stuff that really stood out this year. Oh, this is kind of tough. I feel like this has been a really good year for keyboards. The Encore was really nice from Matthew and Cena and Mode. Mode's been putting out some good stuff. What else has been amazing? Like, really stand out. Was the Ori this year? I can't remember. The Redemption was really fun too. Yeah, I like the Redemption, but I kind of feel like the Redemption, like even the PT Kohaku, like those are things that already kind of existed in their own rights, you know? Event Horizon, was that this year? Jeez, dude, this year's flying by. Do you know if a 2022 Sonnet Top will work on a refresh bottom? I want to say I think so. I don't remember all the stipulations between the two parts. I really don't remember. Okay, so what if, I know this will be kind of treason for this, what if we build the bottom row? Hear me out, guys. You can tell me to no. This is a really cool keyboard. This is really fun. What if we do, I got sent all there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different bottoms we can do for this. So what if, hey, hear me out, guys. What if we did a 7U bottom? You guys down for that? I think it'd be kind of ridiculous looking, but I'm kind of here for it, dude. A 7U? Or we can do, maybe we do like a 1.5, 1, 3, 3, like 1, 1.5. 7U sounds hella fun. You may need those buttons with your limit. I don't know. We could maybe do it. 7U? You guys down for 7U? There's a lot. There's also a 6U we can do. We can do split 3s. We can do split 2s. You can do 1.5, 1.7, 1.7, 1.25. You can do 3.13. There's tons of things you can do with this. 10U support? I don't think so. So let's do 7, because then we can do 7 here. We can do split. Yeah. Let's do 7, split right, and then we can just go standard for everything else over here. Okay, let's do 7. That sounds fun. Let me get a stabilizer. One moment. We'll do a clip and stab. Wait, where are all my clip and stabs? Where did I stick the stash clip-ins? Oh, here. Actually, do I have one of those stupid stabs? You know what? I'll use one of these. I have so many extras of these that I feel like I gotta use them. They're the, I think there's 2 names they go by now, because they're not from Wu-Che, but I think they're from, I can't remember the actual vendor, but they're called stupid stabs, or they have different names to them. I think a few vendors have picked them up so far. And let me get a 7U wire. 7U wires right here. 7U such a vibe. Agree, dude, agree. But there's a lot you can do with this. I'm just kind of curious to see what the 7U would look like. Grab my cork mat so I don't dirty this desk pad. Did I tell you guys I spilled coffee on this by accident? And then I learned, I remembered that it was like water resistant. So that was nice too. Because I was about to have a real bad day. Watching stream in church. Hey, yo. How's that going? Do you have an opinion on KTT Halu? Oh god, I can never. Hollows V2s. I'm looking for a better alpaca V2. So, my opinion on KTT linear switches. Oh yeah, they're maze stabs. Thank you so much, Bert. I think the majority of linear KTT switches have a similar sound profile. Obviously, there's some differences. I would strongly recommend them over alpacas. I think the JWK lineup right now, like unless you have some older ones that maybe didn't have all their new issues. I don't know what batch of alpacas maybe you're going to get, Logan, but listen, I don't really care for JWK stuff right now. They've gone through hell and back with all their issues they've had with Switch manufacturing. I've heard so many horror stories. I mean, I've heard people are still having like leaf ping issues. I would strongly recommend just like not getting them, to be honest. So I think it's just not worth it. Too many issues. I think you're just going to get frustrated. I know I would. So I don't want to put you through that. Really a first-time chatter, but your streams are so nice to listen to in the background of me doing my assignments. And right now it's helping me stay awake. Rise. Good luck with your assignments. I know what you mean there. I also like watching streams in the background of doing work. I think it's nice. It's like co-working almost. But thank you for being here, dude. I appreciate the support. I think my Hyperglide dislike is slowing down a little bit. I don't mind them. I still would prefer other cherry switches over the Hyperglides. But I think maybe my disdain is broken in Hyperglides. I feel like broken in ones feel and sound so thin. So I'm not really that into it. Also got a story for you guys. So yesterday we were just like walking around shopping, and we walked into like a toy store. I don't remember what street we were on. And we're like, oh, let's just go look. Like, it looks like a cute little toy store. It was like 4:10. All right, we're walking around this toy store. Sad music? No, this is like a stupid story. It's not even sad. Sad would be if it had some funniness to it. So we're walking around and we're like looking at all the cute toys. It was a cute store. So we're the only people in the store. Imagine the store is like this, and we're kind of walking up the aisle this way here. And then we get to about this point, and the owner was just like, we're closing now. Do you need help buying? Like, and yelled it. And we're just like, what the fuck? And then the guy basically escorted us out. The store didn't close. I read reviews. Apparently the guy kicks out anyone who doesn't buy in like the first 5 minutes. Bro, I strongly, I don't get how people fucking run businesses, dude. Apparently he gets frustrated. I was reading in reviews. Average Toronto store experience. Amazing business. Yeah, I am never going, dude. Because we saw like a few cute things. We're like, oh yeah, maybe we should buy this. No, fuck that, dude. Fuck that. It actually like bothers me to my core when people do that shit. All right, let's actually with this, I think we're gonna just coat this with 205. Thanks for your input. Can you recommend anything better than KTT if it exists? So if you want to go super smooth, I still think KTTs are fantastic. An alternative is going with some of the newer Gatoron stuff. Gatoron also makes some great switches too if you don't want to go with KTT switches. But smoothness-wise, I think KTT is like on top at the moment for how smooth you can get a switch, to be honest. No toys for you. Some people need a hug. I don't know if that'll help in this case, but I agree. I like taking my time looking around before I buy anything. If the owner's a dick, I ain't giving them my money. Well, I mean, like, how do you even, you know, like if you're going to a store to buy something, right? How do you even, how can I word this? How do you even get a sense of what you want if you're not even allowed to look around? Oh shit, did I put this in backwards? Like, how do you even do that, you know? Smuggler, don't say stuff like that. That's not good to say stuff like that, dude. It's okay, we time you out. You've been warned. Well, I accidentally banned and unbanned, but it's okay. We timed you out. Smuggler, don't say stuff like that. Like you said before, Alex, some people just don't know how to run a business. Yeah, I agree. I hate it when people kill the vibe with their customers, and I'm well versed with technologies and went to an electronics store, and if I did pick it up, the person there just was like, dude, I know what it is. I mean, that I can kind of understand. I feel like in that sort of sense, like maybe they just want to be helpful, but I love doing showcases and hearing other photographers trying to sell people and rush them like that. It's crazy to rush people spending over $10 at photo stores. Did you know, actually, that's a thing about Toronto that I've noticed. Way off topic, there's just not a crap ton of camera stores like there used to be. Like there used to be Henry's, Black's, a few other random stores downtown that were just like mom and pop operated. Now I feel like there's like 3 total good camera stores in Toronto, and everything else is just kind of like you're going to Best Buy. Downtown Camera is fantastic. I love Downtown Camera. Aiden's good too, but Aiden, do they still have a location downtown? I think they do. It's near IKEA. Aiden's great. I love Aiden Camera. I love Downtown Camera, and I don't mind Vistech. Henry's I can't do anymore. Every time I've been into Henry's, which is I guess the major chain, they just don't know where they put their stock. Like the few times I've been in there. So I've kind of given up trying to shop with Henry's. You're the 1% that actually knows. Oh, about the just shopping in there? Yeah. Space rental costs are going... Yeah, that's probably true too, huh? In New York, I have access to more camera stores, but my wallet doesn't like it. B&H is close enough. Dude, I really want B&H to open up in Canada. They have so much stuff I want, but when I go to shop from B&H, like, you know, the American store, a lot of stuff doesn't actually ship into Canada, so it's a bit of a bummer, but they do have a lot of stuff that I want. They just forget where they put the thing and just forgot they had the thing. For which? Sorry, Smuggler? Oh, you know, dude, Henry's, the last 2 times I've been in there, and I'm sure it's not all Henry's, but the one that I went to, I wanted a tripod. Online, it said they had like 17 in stock. I went in, and then it's not the worker's fault. Well, maybe it is, but I have no idea. I went in and I was like, hey, can I have this thing? They're like, sure. Oh shit, can we not use 7U with this plate? Hold on one sec, guys. Maybe we have to use a 6.25U with this plate today. I might need to use a different wire. Wait, it should 7U. Should this work? Actually, no, it doesn't. Fuck. It's okay, we use 6.25. We still use a big space bar on this guy. This is a 6. Shit, I might not have a 6U wire. It should? Am I going crazy? Off-center 6U? Cut the plate? Well, maybe it's a good thing we tried 7. Maybe it's a really good thing we tried 7. Yeah, no, this doesn't This doesn't seem to work with this. Sec, let me triple check. Okay, okay. No worries. Yeah, the plate file looks too small. The 7U should be right where these two little posts are. Cut the plate. Guys, if there's one thing I don't want to do anymore is cut the plates on these things. How many times I've done that over the last like few years streaming, and we end up making a massacre of the plate. It's not that fun to do, man. It isn't. But no, the Henrys usually, they just misplace items and they just can never find things. Can you hold it up again, Alex? Yeah, for sure. Unless I'm doing this incorrect somehow. But I'm assuming it would be like this because this is where the 2.5U shift would go, or whatever you'd want to put this as. Well, if we do plateless, we can't do the top mount, which is I think the thing I wanted to do. But I'm assuming you could do plateless because it has the mounting points on the bottom. But you can't do top mount then. So it's one or the other here. Okay, so I think we might have to go with something else here. Which probably is going to be... Wouldn't be an Alex stream without plate problems. Yeah, I feel like it's exclusive to me, huh? It really is. Wait, this means there's a bunch of different layouts that probably won't work with this plate then. Do you have a 6U wire? Oh yeah, there might be a few layouts that don't actually work with this particular plate. I might have a 6U wire. Give me a moment. I might have one lying around somewhere. Although, I'm going to be honest, I kind of highly doubt it. Oh no, I don't got one. I used to have them in this little bin, but there's none left. It's okay. You know what we'll do then? We'll do... Okay, maybe we do no stab on this. 6U limits the keycap sets. Yeah, I also don't have a lot of 6U keyboards, so... Yeah, I think we'll do... We can't do 313, because 313 would still use these two stabilizer holes. And it looks like this particular plate blocks those particular stab holes. So what we could do is we could do... You know what? Let's just do 1.51, 125, 175. Let's just do those. For plateless, just check all the available plate layouts. Oh, okay. Oh, so some of this is only for plateless. I see. Sorry for the confusion. No, that's fine. Do you guys want to do plateless then? I'll leave it up to stream today. Totally up to you guys. So, R&D, the bottom three on this layout file you gave me, is that only for plateless? I'm assuming. 7U plateless. I'm down to do plateless if you guys want. We don't have to do top mount for this. 7U plateless? Okay. Never seen a small form factor plateless, so could be hype. Yeah, I'm down. I'm super down for it. That's okay. It's okay. A little bit of confusion, but we got it. What a detour. Yeah, we're taking a little detour. You guys don't have to sub to me or anything like that. You guys can stop following me. It's fine. I get it. I get it, dude. It's fine. I wouldn't want to follow me either after that one. Why the fuck's he doing 7U? Why not? Why not do 7U? This is what the people want. The people want 7U. Right, guys? We all want 7U. Do 8U. We all want 7U for this. Small boards, big bars. Exactly. Although, I think we might have to solder in a little by little here, only because I feel like these particular switches are a little loose. Yeah, we might have to do little by little here. I don't know how this one here is holding on for dear life, but so let us do little by littles for switches here. What switches are these today? These are, I was told, the best linear switches I'll ever try, or silent linears. So we shall see if they are actually the best. They are pretty silent. Right now, my gold standard for silent is going to be the Hamu heartbeats. But we shall see for these. All right. So let's solder in a few of these before we get started then. 7U win keyless? Oh shit, that'd be... Win keyless, 40%? Nothing beats Xylence? You know, I don't mind Xylence switches. Not the biggest fan, but I don't mind it. Newbie question, what's the point of a plate? So it can help with a few things like alignment. Sometimes a lot of the times you mount from the plate, right? So the plate will have the mounting points. There's different designs you can do by actually having it mounted from the top part opposed to where you can see the lower part is. So alignment is another big thing, like I mentioned. Support for your switches. Sound is also a thing too when you're using different plates. A lot of variables, a lot of factors. Although, dude, I am a big fan of plateless builds. Always have been. You can even do things like half plates, which is really fun. So a lot of different things you can do. A lot of fun, different things. All right, let's put this back here for a moment. And let's get our fan and let's start soldering in a few things. Hamu heartbeats did sound super silent. I feel like, I like the feel of it, sorry, and it's super quiet. I did a quick monkey type and got the highest score with that. Hamu heartbeats are fantastic. But like I've been telling you guys, I've been kind of itching to do a personal build with silence, so this is pretty nice, I'd say, to take a look at. I'm gonna do one leg in all of these. So I have a pointer that I can give you guys while you're doing plateless, which is just solder in a single leg on all the switches. And then you go back in and you reflow the switches later. Like the leg there, and then you press them in to kind of align them. Although, it seems like we did a pretty decent job already, but let's, I guess maybe we should just slowly put these in. I saw you in the Discord during the giveaway? Oh, I'm in that Discord, TY, but I'm not buying a Final Mouse at the moment. My experience with Final Mouse is lackluster, to say the least. I haven't had the best of shopping experiences with Final Mouse. Not shopping experiences, but QC. We'll say that. I had 2 Cape Towns, and I had some other one that was on loan to me. And the 2 Cape Towns that I had purchased, one was given to me by Mr. Space Cables as a birthday gift, and one was a purchase that I had made, and both of them died. Like the same issue on both of them, they just died. So. Oh God, rip. Yeah, they were pretty expensive too, so kind of a bummer to see both of them die like that. G502 gang. Well, right now I'm using the Sora V2. I think we've talked about it a little bit here on stream because I think we're all kind of into mice here. This is a 40. I thought his hands grew bigger. Dude, same. I got real excited this morning. I'm like, damn, I'm growing. Yeah, it's a 40 though. A very cool 40, I will admit. Actually, I don't know if R&D KBD is still in the chat right now, but one thing I forgot to ask you was, when is the round 2, if at all? When is that happening? I know you had mentioned it to me, but I would actually be curious as to know when the round 2 is. That would be cool to know. The goat mouse? Is it? Why is the plate hanging like that? Because I'm just using it for alignment. We're doing plateless. Although I don't think I can align these ones. I probably should have done top to bottom row, but it's okay. It's okay. So again, the idea here is we're going to solder in one leg at a time. And then what we're gonna do, is we're gonna reflow all of these. Now, how does this go for this particular one? It's a 1. We can either do 1.25 on the side, which I feel like kind of makes more sense for me. So let's do like that. Let's shift that over and let's shift this. Thoughts on carbon fiber plates? I feel like I have the worst take on carbon fiber plates, and I don't know if you guys want to listen to me talk about carbon fiber. So, any recommendations for beginner-friendly cameras? $1,000 for body and lens. I want to take on photography, but I don't know where to start. Dude, number one best thing I can tell you if you want to get started, go ahead and grab yourself the cheapest camera body within the last few years that you can get. I think right now I see a lot of people ditching old Fuji camera bodies. Sometimes you can find old Sony stuff, but I don't really know too much about some of the older Sony bodies.
Can't wait for my pinner seal to arrive this week. Finally finishing my first self-designed numpad.
Congratulations, Pedro. You got to show us how it all turns out. But thank you for the sub, dude. I also appreciate 8 months of being here, dude. I would get like an XT2, an XT30, XT20 if you can even find it. You can pick those up for a few $100 aftermarket. Then what I would personally do... Actually, let's see if we can flip this nicely without everything falling out. I highly doubt it. But we're gonna give it a... Let's give it a little try here. It's gonna fall out, so don't laugh at me when it does. What's a good way I can do this? Should I just get like a piece of cardboard? Thing is, the plate doesn't align like this very well, so we're gonna be at a bit of a disadvantage here. Or actually, you know what? Let's try. Nope, did not work. We failed here. Okay, so let's just do it like this then. Maybe I just kind of align it on these things and slowly flip it. Nope, not working. R2 info on Discord, just so it doesn't scroll away. Okay, perfect. If you guys want, it's in R&D KBD's Discord. I started with an XT2. Yeah, get an XT2 and then get yourself a kit lens. You can buy cheap kit lenses for Fuji on aftermarket prices for next to nothing too. So I'd say that would be my ideal recommendation for anyone doing any sort of photography to start. I think those are solid cameras. Okay. I think I got it, but I'm gonna have to do it a little off screen. I apologize, guys. We're most active in the hashtag Detour channel. There you guys go. Okay, let me just quickly solder in the legs here, guys, and then I'll move the keyboard back up. Excuse me. Why isn't it soldering this? Rubber band? Nah, it wouldn't really work too well with this. It's okay. I got it for the most part. We're going to have a few that I need to fix up, but it's fine. Like, a few that kind of shifted out of place. Such is the joy of hot swap, sorry, not hot swap, but plateless builds. Part of the experience, you know? Part of the plateless experience. Just shoot and edit. Don't try and be perfect. What about editing? Editing is something that I would suggest to not go overboard with. However, it's a double-edged sword because I feel like you're going to go overboard in order to learn. But if you want the thing that I learned I've done photography for such a long time, both professionally and as a hobby. The thing that really stuck to me was when I had a colleague kind of reaffirm what a teacher once told me when I was in high school, which is You're going to do a lot of copying, and that's okay. You're going to copy a lot of people, and that's just all right. Because you know what? I guarantee you, you're gonna sit there, you're gonna try to duplicate your favorite artist's style. You're gonna fail, you're gonna learn, you might copy it 100%, and then you're gonna be like, well shit, I've learned a lot now how to do this, and you're gonna find your own style. It happens very naturally to a lot of people. And I've done the same thing where I've had someone where I've like, dude, this photo's amazing, how can I replicate it? And then you learn. You're like, oh shit, that's how they do this one thing with the color. Oh shit, that's how they do this one thing. I went through the phase of over-editing as well a long time ago, and you know, it's just a phase you kind of go through. You learn that way there. Hi, Soren. But you're going to do a lot of that. You're going to do a lot of copying and failing and some awesome stuff in that sense. Super Me Gusta. Thank you.
Hi, Alex.
How you doing? How's life? I hope it's all been well for you. The new YouTube layout? It doesn't really bother me none. Okay, what I'm doing right now is I'm reflowing everything here and making sure it's all pushed in nicely against the PCB. Lighting is king, for sure. Actually, I meant to list, I'm selling my Fuji GFX camera, and I meant to list it to Discord first, but I haven't listed it yet. But yeah, I am going to be selling one of my cameras soon too. Speaking of photography things. Back to work tomorrow? I feel you. This week's going to be a busy week. I feel like everyone's feeling it this week. I have the new layout and I don't mind it. It's alright. Alex, it's been a while since I caught a stream. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. How about you? It hasn't been a while since I've seen your username. I don't know. I think I know what you guys are talking about. It's like a little bit more bubbly looking now. I don't know a better way to describe it. It's alright though. It's not really bothering me per se. Will you solder keyboards with me? If you ever end up at a meetup and there's a soldering iron there, we can solder keyboards together. The new Twitch mobile app? I mean, Twitch mobile app's always been ass. That's why I tell you guys, if you guys ever decide you want to sub to any streamer, do it on your computer, because you get charged more on mobile. I went to Milmax at PCB, but need a soldering iron. I heard the Peinzel and the Ursa C15 is a good start. I would go with the Peinzel. That's what everyone tells me to pick up too. I still have a TS100, but I've heard the Peinzel's a little bit cheaper and just as nice. I'm on Mac currently. If I may drop one more photo tip, every company who makes a light kit or flash will try to convince you that they will make your photos god tier without any work. Don't believe that. Yeah, I agree. I think you have to learn the basics of lighting before you commit to buying any of those really expensive lighting kits. There's so much you can actually do with just a, what's it called? Natural sunlight and a few bounce lights, so. Mac 100 Hertz is so smooth. Yeah, no, it is. The App Store does take a cut from mobile. Yeah, they do. And I don't think you can do Prime on mobile too, right? I don't really use mobile for a lot of stuff though, guys. Axro, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate that. Oh, don't need this. Thank you, thank you. I'm still trying to get the hang of composition and storytelling. One of my favorite photos, composition-wise, was when there was a random, I think it was arson or something, like on the, it was the side of the street, nobody got hurt though. But there was this random street fire, and this cop was just staring at the fire with his, he put all his weight on his hip, and it really had this kind of beautiful balanced composition between him just kind of staring kind of like whelp, like this is the city, and this fire that was in the middle of the street. And I thought it was such a well-composed photo, or a well-composed scene that I took the shot, rather. Well, this is fine. It kind of looked like that, yeah. Yeah, I hope that answers your question about photography stuff. Again, I very much don't do this professionally anymore. Like, I know I technically do it for social media stuff, but I think it's a bit different than doing it for like a company. Don't be afraid to put your own personality into your photos as well. It's another good tip I can give you. You also don't need crazy gear, so don't have gear acquisition syndrome, which is gas. Don't have gas, because I'll be honest, majority of the cameras these days, they all work insanely wonderful, minus some color tuning that you'll get out of the camera bodies. That's it. It's not like this was 10 years ago. Most stuff's pretty amazing. Wouldn't that be petrol for you, Alex? Maybe. You might need to take a detour on the camera puns. Oh my gosh. I thought that detour joke was really good, by the way. Just letting you guys know. It was very, very good. I'm using a Mamiya 7 though. Damn, I think you've mentioned that before. That's really cool. I want to get into film a little bit. The phones nowadays have been amazing. I don't like the way my phone takes photos, and I think I have a decent phone. I have the 14 Pro. I don't like the way it takes pictures. I rarely take pictures with my phone. Like, it always has this over-sharpened look. And I remember even when I was on Samsung, it always had an over-sharpened look. I think Google has the nicest processing out of some of the cameras, but you can always kind of tell, like, it has this, like, just sharpened look everywhere. Like, it doesn't look super, super great. The fake depth of field blur kills me. Yeah. The Pixel phones have the nicest looking photos, but awful battery life. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to go back to Android. They've just had way too many bad experiences with just like the operating systems there, but I had a pretty bad experience with the Apple operating system last week. I had to reinstall the whole OS. It was glitched out so bad, like my keyboard on the phone would just randomly stop working. Now it works great. I haven't had the same issue in like a week, but shooting pro mode on phones? I think I have that already set up and it still feels like very processed. Maybe I'll give it another go. Would love any recs for a 65, 75 TKL. 250 with a more interesting top case design. Shrike might not be the most interesting, but I would suggest going with one of the plastic boards. I don't think any of the metal boards at the moment have the most interesting things in the world, but hell, even the Sat 75X. It kind of has this visually appealing aspect because it is, you can buy the translucent versions, so. Do I own a pocket camera? I had a pocket camera for a little bit. I had a Ricoh GR3. I ended up selling it because I wasn't using it, because I picked up an M11, and it's small enough to the point where I don't really need to worry about the size and weight of the camera at all. Because this is how big this camera is. And this is with the lens hood on. Like, it's not terribly big. And it kind of just, it's just nice to have around your neck. Like, it doesn't really bother you at all. Yeah, M11's a little heavier, but I guess because I kind of wear it as like a crossbody strap type thing. Like, I have it like this. you know? It doesn't bother me because I don't have it around my neck. Yeah, it's not that big. And I think when I got this, I was just like, oh, I don't think I need this other little camera. However, the Ricoh GR3 is fan-fucking-tastic. And if you guys are ever in the market for a pocket camera, 1000% recommend the Ricoh GR3. It's not even that expensive. In fact, I think it's cheaper than a lot of the Fuji stuff these days. Because Fuji's gone up in price like exponentially. Oh, I still need the iron. Oh, that's why I didn't turn it off. Okay, so let's do this too. I guess let's do our switches first here. I'm really considering the second drop of the Encore. Dude, the Encore is beautiful. And then I know I'll probably sound like a broken record, but if you guys also want something else that's really nice right now, the new Sonnets are pretty nice too. Alex, stop. Stopping. Is this on backwards? Oh, does it go this way? Check the build guide for this. Oh no, this goes this way here. Let's check the build guide. Did you send me a build guide? Where's the build guide? Oh, you sent it to me. Beautiful. Let's see. Macro assembly. I had macro switches. Oh, we forgot to... Actually, do we have to use the plate for this? Oh, maybe we do. Maybe we do have to use the plate. Mount the macro plate first. Oh, interesting. So we mount this first? Plate mandatory. Okay. So, mount this first and then we solder it? Is that how they want us to do this? So mount the macro plate first. Only add screws to the top row. Top row here. Okay, let's grab screws. Surprised to see a plastic being recommended here. Seems like quite a lot has changed. I mean, you can get aluminum, but I'm fairly confident, Shrike. You want something that's deeper in sound signature, you're going to get a deeper sound from going the plastic keyboard route. I'm truly confident in that. I don't think any of the keyboards you can get under 250 can give you that really deep, you know, bassy kind of sound. Maybe the Neo 80, maybe. But I do think that if you go the plastic route, you'll get that sound. And you'll probably enjoy it a lot more too. And you know what? The injection molded stuff these days is quite awesome. Like, it doesn't have to be bad. Is it these screws, R&D? These tiny little ones here? I'm assuming so. So only screw in the top first is what it says. The M2s? Okay. Well, let's do 2 screws for the time being. Actually, we'll do 3. Ah, fuck it, let's do all of them. Get a Bauer light. Bauer light's nice. I think people would also enjoy the Bauer light. Actually, I do want to wipe the screen a little bit first, so let me get a microfiber cloth. 1 sec, guys. It's a little dusty here. Okay. Bauer light's nice too. I like the Bauer light. All right, let's see what next is up on this guide is. Let's see. You have to push hard on the OLED mounting pins in the PCB. It's okay. And R&D just want us to clarify too, this is more of a proto unit. And it's a less than perfect one, but honestly, I haven't seen any, other than some of this, I'm guessing Cerakote, but I don't even know if they're selling this color like I mentioned. Haven't noticed any like big scuffs other than what, the dusty screen? That's not really a big deal though. Does Ricoh GR3, or Ricoh GR3 can be a good first camera in terms of quality? Oh dude, it's fantastic. Honestly, if you just want to grab that, like I highly doubt you'll need anything else. Like if you're just doing it on vacations and stuff, imagine this, it's a small little point and shoot with a full crop sensor inside of it. It's not like a micro, like, you know, 4/3 or anything smaller. It's a crop sensor with full features inside a small little body. It's fantastic. So add macro switches onto the plate. Okay, so we do it into the plate here. Crop duster? Huh? All right, so, and then it says solder the encoder onto the PCB. Okay, let's do the PCB. Encoder. Let's straighten up the pins a little bit because they got a little bit fucky-wucky in transit. How are you liking the vertical over the MX Master? I am using it right now only because I think my, I need to charge this. This is dead right now. I'm using it right now. But I don't use this much right now. I'm slowly moving away from using this and using this more often. I am not truly enjoying this as much as I thought I would. Be real with you guys. I bought it because people were recommending it to me, and unfortunately I got it on final sale as well. So actually, is this, let me see, what's the battery life on this? Oh, 5%. Okay. 5% right now. Can you not unplug plug touchpad in? I have all my cables all fucked up right now, so I haven't charged it yet. I'm gonna do it when I go grocery shopping today. Also, R2 is gonna be late summer, early fall for this board, by the way, guys. Late summer, early fall. I feel ya, untangling cables a fucking nightmare. Dude, it really is. Alright, let's get this all aligned. Oh, this one pin is still not 100% straight and causing me issues. One thing with encoders, they can be a smidge annoying when putting them in. Okay, that's in, and let's solder this down. Let's grab this again. I would think you would like this mouse design. The low free. Oh, is this the one that actually uses like keycaps or whatever? Or not really keycaps. I don't like this. This is not really my thing. I can see people really liking that design, but it's not really for me. Gonna be honest. Where did I put my solder? Here it is. That have a more interesting top case, something like the J-Race, but the GB was a while ago. There's not a whole hell of a lot of keyboards I can recommend you right now like that. Like that are in stock. If you want something with a really cool finish, maybe consider going with like a Salvation or a Redemption or something. But past that, there's not a whole crap ton. I'm not going to solder in these two here yet. I'll do that last after I know everything's seated nice. All right, and then are we doing the solder pin header on OLED if not already soldered? You can use the included packaging foam for keeping it level. Yeah, let's do that too. Where is the OLED? That's the daughter board. Here's the OLED. Yeah, like Salvation would probably be a good little pickup as well. But there's not a crap ton that come to mind. Oh, I can just do this little tear thing here. Ah, fuck it. A lot of the stuff I'd probably think of are probably sold out. All right, so we'll take off the little tape in a second here, but memory serves, do we do the short pin on the bottom? I can never remember. Place the OLED with the header onto the PCB, but don't solder it in yet. Interesting. So wait, solder the pin header on the OLED. Okay. Okay. I think I understand what we're doing here. Short pin on the OLED? Yeah, I just remembered that now. Oh yeah, this is a little bit tricky to push through, huh? You were right on that. Okay, we're gonna slowly push this through so we don't break it. Got it. At least that's secure. Like, that's pretty damn secure. And then you said to push this on, but don't solder it in yet. So let's solder in the bottom first, though. Is there like a very interesting way to kind of assemble this board? Is that what this is? Oh, that tight fit so you can adjust the OLED so it's nice and close to the acrylic window. Oh, interesting, interesting. Okay. So, now it says place the OLED with the header on the PCB. Cool. Place the PCB underneath the switches already mounted on the microport. Image Detour. Align the OLED by pushing down the pins. Oh, I think I see what this is. Was I supposed to solder this in first? Oh, I see, I see. So maybe I did this backwards. I think we were supposed to solder it to the OLED first, then this. That's okay, though. We can still get this aligned a little bit nicely. Although, I'm going to be honest, I think it's already pretty damn close to the window. But I see what they're trying to say here. So we're supposed to do it the other way. You solder the encoder to the OLED PCB. Then you use this to adjust it. So I did it a smidge backwards. However, though, I think sitting right here is perfect. So let's just solder this in. And I have some experience with... oh, I forgot to turn this on. With these OLED displays. Actually, it's perfectly level right away. Cool. All right, I guess let's take this off now. The protective layer. Okay. And now let's just get this all aligned. And solder it all in. Although, I'm gonna have to do this here. What keycap set should we even put on this? I really don't know what we should use today. Cladney would look interesting, I think, yeah. I was even thinking olive would look interesting on this today. Kind of has that kind of feel. Sloth could look interesting too, but I don't know if that's just too much. Like, oh, vibrato could look very interesting too. Oh, was that it? Did I solder everything already? Alright, now I can screw it all down. So then, how does this sit nicely to the... Oh, did I make an error here? Am I supposed to use different screws? Hold on a second. Am I supposed to do onto the plate? Top row. Yeah, this is the top row. Is this supposed to be the top row? Only add screws into the top row. Wait, I'm confused about this. Was I supposed to, is this considered the top, and was I supposed to screw in this piece and screws go through this? Did I mess this up a smidge? Or is this correct? Is this supposed to kind of like hang a little bit like this? And kind of bounce around? Because the instructions say top row, which I'm assuming this would be a top. But maybe it's supposed to be, that means you have the LED too far? Too far. No, I think it's just the weight of this PCB. The LED can go really far in there. Put the nut on the front. Oh, that's what I have to do. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's do that before we jump the gun then. That makes sense. All right, so how do we do this? Nut first, or yeah, this first washer, then nut. I'm assuming. Okay, that makes more sense. Align the OLED. Let's see. Anything else we need to do? Does this screw into place? Nut first? Is it? These nuts? Oh yeah, nut first. Okay. Washer first? Hey, who told me nut first, dude? Boss Quest? Oh my gosh. Don't listen to these degens. I see what they're trying to do right now. I see what they're trying to do. I was going to say, in what world does a washer not go first? But I see what they're trying to do. Always washer first? All right. Yeah, that's a lot more stable. Well, that's good. Perfect. And now I guess we screw in the last little bit here. Washer, barely know her. Oh my god, what a dad joke. What a dad joke that is. Okay, let's screw in the last remaining things here. You guys kill me. Ooh. That encoder sound is sounding crispy. Detour wants me to type on my 40% again. Look at this. So you got the little acrylic window. The acrylic window not 100% scratch free right now. This is a bunch of scratches on it, but it's okay. Like micro scratches. Maybe we just need to kind of wipe it down a smidge better. Oh yeah, that helped a little bit. Not 100% free. Looks like there's some glue residue or something underneath. This proto's been around. I see. But it has this really cool little acrylic window. I really appreciate that, by the way. Really appreciate the acrylic window there. Kind of adds to it. All right, so let's do the daughter board now. Which doesn't say here, it just says to mount it. But this says build with the white spacer underneath the daughter board. Okay. Shout out to Tom at Hype for those. That's really cool. So I'm assuming it goes, I don't think it really matters which way this goes, but I'm assuming it goes with the flat side facing down. And then that would just stay like that. Sold out already. There's gonna be a round 2. This sold out before the stream even started today still. This has been a pretty popular one. I've had a lot of people message me saying how excited they were for this keyboard today, so been a pretty popular one. It's a fun project. I mean, I'm not gonna say you don't find fun projects like this, but it is kind of nice to have something this unique in so many aspects. I don't absolutely love this little spacer thing. I think the spacer thing is a little bit odd. But let's try to just align it first here. Spacer is protoscuff. Ah, I see, I see, I see. So this is not going to be on the final thing? Oh shit, does this need a different screw then? Should I use something else to screw this in? What's up? Is Geo there? What's up, Geo? I feel like the spacer might be a little too thick here. Let's try going this way here. I don't know if I can actually screw it in. Geo did the Detour too. Might need a different screw of some sort. Which I don't know if I can use those other screws. I think those other screws are meant for the bottom here. M2 should work. It's not really catching. We'll try again here. Let's just try this guy here. Let's grab a different screw, see if that helps. Same for the top PCB. This one here is slightly why is this one here not catching then? What the fuck? Oops. I just bought a candy bar on eBay. I haven't heard that name. Okay, this one particular screw is just not catching. Maybe it's just a smidge too short or something like that. Although, I think that's all the screws we have. Might be short one screw here. Blame the Cerakote or the spacer? Yeah, it could be either or. This one screw's not working. It's okay, we have 2 screws in. I'm happy with just 2 screws for the prototype. Not a big deal. Time to get an electric screwdriver. I had one of those and I promptly got rid of it. Like, very promptly got rid of that thing. Alright. Finished the assignment and it's 4:41 a.m. Oh my god! It is time for bed, my friend. That is late. It's a thick ribbon cable, by the way. Alrighty. So ribbon cable's in, that's in. Let us, I guess we probably have to put this in first. Bet it's almost time for breakfast? I guess so. Like at that point there, yeah, it is more breakfast time, huh? Or actually, would it make more sense to... Yeah, I can imagine top mount's less of a pain in the ass. Alex chose violence. We chose 7U spacebar. That's what we chose. We chose that, dude. We chose the more difficult route here. Definitely. Alright, let's see how we're going to do this, guys. I think we can kind of lean this up like this. And just plug this in and then set it all down. I think we have a decent thing. You can gently fold the ribbon. Yeah, I'm assuming we can do that, but just want to see the best plan of action here. Ribbon cables are decently durable, I suppose. Ooh, I might actually have to shave down the mouse bites on the PCB a smidge, actually. It's a little, it's not really seating that nice over here. Actually, we can get it squeezed in. There we go. We are good. Let's just fold this, just in case you guys will see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna fold this backwards a little bit. And then seat it like that. But we gotta screw this in first. Screw your PCB in first. Will do. Let's just leave it like that. It's standing. Now I'm guessing it's these. Although I need a different bit. So before I realign this, let me just grab a different bit here. Black screws? Black screws. Gonna be honest, I don't see any black screws anywhere. I only see these. That's production only. So it's these screws here then? Okay. Trolled a little bit. We do a little trolling in here sometimes, I guess. Medium. They're bigger than the daughter board, but smaller than the case. Yeah, I got them. We good. Figured out. Pretty smart. Thanks, dude. We only trolls on days that end with Y. It's a good thing I don't call anything by the days of the week like that. I just call it by the first three. Fry, Sat, Sun, Mun, 2. It's a good thing, dude. Let's push this ribbon cable a bit more this way. I think the Cerakote on this is making it a little awkward to close, I'm not gonna lie. Because it was also awkward to open. Happy birthday, Alice. It's not my birthday today. What the? I can't keep up with this young hip lingo. Yeah, the Cerakote is making this a smidge tough to close. Young hip lingo, Avo. Sarah was an afterthought. We tried a new finish to read the blast off. Yeah, Cerakote, if the tolerances aren't done right on Cerakotes, they become quite the pain in the butt to close afterwards. Yeah, these alignments will be quite tight indeed. Okay, be patient with me here, guys. Be a little patient here, because I'm just trying to find a good way to close this. I think we got it, though. Not really. Haven, what's up, Panda? How you doing? Push, yeah. I just don't want to damage anything, so we got it. We're good. Thanks for your patience. Thank you, Panda. I appreciate you, dude. Oh, different bit. I think my only criticism right now is this uses 3 different bits, and that frustrates me. Other than that, the assembly's not terrible. I don't mind the assembly on this. A bit more involved, but it's not like it's super I guess super difficult at all. Damn, these screws are involved. God damn. Let's take a lot of screwing. Shad raw force beats all mechanical issues. Actually, before we do that, let's just make sure everything turns on before I screw in everything here. Ooh, it does turn on. Cool, cool, cool. RGB underglow. Interesting. FEMA this proto. It's okay. Take a little detour, you know. What a cute boy. Oh my god. And this is a cutie patootie keyboard. You know, I didn't even check that. R&D KBD, are the switches available yet? I assumed they would be. They are? Okay. They're flying. Are they? How much is this? USD around 225, but it's Canadian, so 300 Canadian. I don't know the exact, I mean, depends on the day of the week, I guess, for, you know, transferring it to USD, but about 225 USD. Damn, dude, I've never had to screw this much. It's pretty crazy. Some long ass threads. Yeah, I know, dude. God damn. Keeps going and going here. All right, let's put the encoder on. I guess this is just a push encoder. Encoder's on. Oh, this is a cute, cute, cute keyboard. Okay, these silents feel pretty silent. Super cute. Wait, does that recognize that it's on Apple? Look at this. Does it recognize it? Or is it just set to Apple layout right now? Dude, I love this. This is so cute. Oh, there's like a words per minute counter in here. I think we got to get off this whole WPM thing, because that's not actual words per minute. I feel like that's just clicks per minute. It should be a CPM, not a WPM. And it has your layer info on that too. And I don't know what any of the buttons here would do, but we'll figure that out later. Cool. All right, let's go find keycaps for this. I think, I'm not too positive. We go with Chladni. I think Chladni would look super awesome on this, but give me a moment to decide. I'm not 100% yet myself on what keycaps we should use. Olive would look really nice on this too. I feel like Olive would be an amazing set for this. So I'm also down to do Olive. But maybe we don't do the Olive Dark set. Maybe we do the other Olive set. Which is on a keyboard. So let me just grab that afterwards too here. Maybe we do Olive. Fuck it. Oh god, it's so high up. I hope I have all the compatibility with it. I don't think it will. I don't really have a lot of 40s kits, and I really don't know what I have in a 40s kit. So I'm hoping we have enough to kind of just make it work, but I don't, to be honest guys, I don't have a lot of 40s. Really don't. Maybe the only 40s kit I have is Serica, maybe. And I don't know what I have Serica on at the moment either, so. Nice PBT comes with 40%. Greg, okay there, buddy. Okay there, buddy. Pay more to use less keys. They tend to cover everything. Yeah, we could just use the base kit. Or what did Frank suggest? I love your streams. I haven't been on Twitch much, so I watch all your vids on YouTube. I love the way you talk and the way you edit vids. Thanks for letting me know that there's so much more in the keyboard hobby. Thank you, I appreciate that, me. Thank you. That's so kind. Alright. Let's do Olive. And let's just get what we can get on this. Shall we? Any recent PBT sets tend to cover 40s? Well, we could do PBT in that case then. We shall. Do you guys want me to try Olive, or do you guys want me to just find a PBT set? Up to you guys. GMK Olive first. Okay. Yeah, that set could, like the poker set could look really nice on this too. I'm actually gonna go to the website and kind of just see what's on the layout for this, because you know what, I'm not that smart. So they have escape here. Now, this is gonna be the part that I'm not 100% about. You know what, maybe we don't do this. I don't think we even have a tab that would fit here. Yeah. Maybe we have to use something else, because this would require the 40s tab, and I don't think I have that. Okay. Let's... we could just use a different like code or something if you guys really want. It wouldn't be 100% though. We could just swap it. Miklon has 40s, but I don't think I have the 40s kit. Chladni? I don't. You know, does Chladni have a 40s kit? That is a great question. Swap. Does it? I am not sure. If not, we can just swap a few keys around. I'm not like going to be heartbroken about that. Does Chladni have it? Where's my Chladni box? Is that all the way over there? Wait, it's so far up. What else do I got up here? You know what actually would look really nice on this? Hold on, I'm gonna check something really quick, guys. 1 second. Panels? I don't have panels, unfortunately. Panels is not a set that I currently own. Does this have the thing I kind of want? Oh my gosh, why is this box not open? You know what? I have a better idea for you guys. 1 second. Much better idea. He's cooking. 40s gang. 40s Greg. No. I'm not doing Greg, please. We're going to put mixed lights on this. This would be a beautiful set on this. You guys think I'd really do Greg? Willingly? Absolutely rootin' tootin' not. Retro suits the theme? Yeah. I think this is going to be a nice little set for this guy. Let's move some stuff off my desk first. So I feel like I'm gonna have to do some digging for keys here. So let's start with just this. Can I pull these off my fingies? I can. Guess I'll just put all the stuff I don't need to the side. Greg's band. Dude, that one day with Greg really hurt my heart. So unfortunately, we are not doing Greg any longer, guys. So Greg got a little bit banned. He got a little bit, we turned him away from the stream. Carl's also banned. We also turned Carl, I was about to say Kyle. Also has been told to not show up anymore. Oh, these are really nice silent switches, actually. Hold on. Impressive. Gregling. So that's in 3 days. No Z key, no. My wrist is killing me. I moved it funny yesterday. This doesn't go there. Oh, does this go here? Yes, it does. Let me do L. OP. Yeah, no Z on this board. No A, Q, and Z. And then, let's grab some stuff from here. Might actually just put everything back in the box after this stream. Or maybe I'll do it now with you guys, just so we have everything off. Keep ourselves nice and tidy. Plus, I don't mind spending some time doing this. So, we're gonna need tab. I think this is the right tab, correct. Then we need a shift. Where is the right shift for this? Is this the right shift? I think we need this shift. More Alex equals better day. Thanks, guys. That means a lot. Thank you. Where's my keycap puller? There it is. How to even type on a 40s? You kind of have to learn the layout a smidge, you know? You kind of have to. It's an acquired... Oh, did I put this in the wrong... I might have put this in the wrong slot for this one here. Maybe it slipped out when I was re-putting things in. It's okay. I will take this apart and quickly desolder that really quick. More power to you. I use 40s for work. Actually, what do we need here? These are just... What size is this? 1U? So we need to do 1U for these. We'll just do Control and Alt. And then we'll do Control and Alt on the other side. Do we have 1U Control and Alt? Did it come with 2? That is the question. Actually, did it? I'm not sure now. 7U is perfect for this? Agree, dude. Agree. We can put enter. Oh, it's the wrong enter. Where's the right enter for this? Gotta find that too. Actually, is this the right enter? Am I just going crazy? It is not. Oh shit, does this come with the right enter? Because this would be what, a 2U enter? Ooh. This might be a little bit bit of a tricky one here. It's 1.75? Okay, so we don't think we have a 1.75 enter for this. 2 would be stabbed. You're right. I might have to just slap something else onto that for the time being. But the question is what? Yeah, I was thinking about using control as well. Maybe we put... Oh, wrong one. Where's the control that would normally be put here? Oh, maybe we just put this. I don't think, for whatever reason, which is a bit odd, this came with a enter for that. That's okay. That still works in my opinion. We could also put pipe key. I need to just quickly open this up and quickly desolder this. I'm going to do that before we finish here today. And then we need a 1U backspace, which I don't think exists in this set, so we'll just use delete. Does a 1U backspace exist? I don't think so. All right, and then I still need 2 1Us for the bottom here, which did this set only come with a 1U? I guess it did. Weird. That's weird. This set only came with 1 set of that. Delete fits? I think so too. I guess just for the sake of us finishing it, I'm just gonna put the arrow key here just so it kind of matches world ending now. Yeah, maybe we just put arrow. And then I'm gonna do, let me just quickly take this apart for that. I'm gonna do that right now because we need to stick this little shift here. And I misplaced the switch. So let us do that right this instant. Back to screwing in. Put the Alexotos escape instead of the normal escape. We could do that too. We could. Put a left arrow on the left control. Oh, we could do that too. Make it balanced. What switches? We're using the, oh god, what are they? Lychee X. They're linear. They're silent linears, which are really interesting. Hey Alex, any chance you can stream the Cycle 8 earlier since the GB is happening on the 12th? Am I not doing it this week? Hold on, let me double check my schedule for you guys right now. I swear I booked it for this week. Yeah, it's happening on July 10th. So this week's schedule is, unfortunately, I couldn't have done it earlier. The Matrix Taxi board. So, I mean, the group buy is only 3 whole days for that board. It's not like we have a lot of decision-making time for it anyways. Taxi is tomorrow. I'll probably do the taxi around 7, just to kind of do it a little later in the day so people can watch. Cycle, I had to move forward a lot. Oh god, hold on, this is... Cerakote tolerances are a bit tough on this guy. So Cycle got moved forward quite a bit. That will do on the 10th. The KBD Fans Margot is also going live this week, and we only just got that in, so I had to do some shifting around. That will do the day it opens, so the 12th. And then, actually, we can probably do this last here. Sean, thank you so much for a sub. I appreciate that.
06 gifted a tier 1 sub to Pinaman21.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man. And then Salvation for... Actually, that might get moved around. I don't know, but we're doing a Salvation for a client on the 14th. And then next week, we're doing a subathon. Or the week after that, rather. Not next week. Let's just quickly desolder that one switch because I messed up on it. Taxi's so cool. Yeah, a lot of people seem to be very interested in that board, which makes a lot of sense. So, and thank you again, Sean. I appreciate the love, dude. Thank you, thank you. That means the world to me. All right, let me quickly plug in my desoldering iron. It's right here anyway. And let's desolder this bad boy real quick. Guess I should have moved it one. I thought I did put it in the right spot. Maybe it came undone when I was moving things around. You told me you would tell me your favorite, at least favorites of each Switch category. Okay, favorites of each category for linear. I'm just gonna give you one for each. Favorite linear right now, hands down, Cherry Nixie is still my favorite. Favorite tactile is gonna be. I'm a little torn on that, but I still want to give it to the Holy Pandas. I'm still into Holy Pandas a lot. And then favorite clicky, I think the NK clicky switch is now my favorite clicky. It just sounds like it's a linear clicky too, which is awesome. It's one of the best clickies I've tried to date. And then least favorite clicky. I don't think I have a least favorite clicky to give you there. Oh God, what's going on here? Why isn't this desoldering nicely? Oh, our gun's a little jammed up. That's why. I don't think I have a least favorite clicky. And then I think my least favorite tactile. I don't know, there's some really... T1s are, I think, the worst tactiles I've ever tried in my entire life.
Well, 458 gifted a tier 1 sub to Acerbic_alchemist.
Thank you. I appreciate the love, dude. And a least favorite linear switch. Least favorite linear. Again, I don't think I have like a least favorite at the moment. Oh, there we go. Came out. What would be my least favorite linear? Anything from JWK, probably. Most likely JWK linear switch you would not catch me using. So I can give you just a brand, a general brand for that. All right, let's solder this guy into the new slot here. And then solder. I wanted to clean more of my desk today, but I did not get a chance. I like H1 switches. I have an old big batch of them that I have kept over the years. So I have no quarrels with H1. They're a pretty good switch. You know what, let's do this first. Let's just... And let's feed it in this way. But I don't know if they're still producing H1 switches at all. Oh boy, I'm struggling right now. H1's great for BCPs. Yeah, I've heard people really enjoy it for those too. There we go. Perfect. In place. Sometimes I do wish I had 3 hands, indeed. Alrighty, let's put some stuff to the side and let's reassemble the board really quick. I apologize for the error. To the side too. BCPs are way too expensive. I mean, there are some very expensive keycaps for sure. I don't disagree. Oh my god, the 3 legs comment. I was kind of half expecting, but I'm like, there's no way. Absolutely no way we're all that sussy-wussy today. I was very wrong. very, very wrong, dude. I'll plug this in now since it's probably going to be a bit easier to do it like this. Actually, you know what? Let's try this. Let's try... What if we were to leave it like this for now and then try screwing it in first? You guys have any plans for the rest of your Sunday, by the way? Anyone doing anything cool after stream? Doesn't even have to be cool. You could just literally hanging around. I think that's a pretty nice Sunday. It's kind of warm here. I don't know if I want to do anything too crazy, but maybe I'll bring my camera outside. Billy Talent concert? Oh, that sounds so awesome. I have a signed, that's the only signed CD I ever purchased. Well, I had the CD and then I met them in person. Believe it or not, it was through my high school. They were pretty cool guys. Oh, no way? Yeah, I met them through high school at the time. They came to our school for some music program, I believe. And that's where I met them. So nice.
Good evening, Alex. Sunday fun day.
Indeed, Sunday fun day. Let's see if this turns on. Thank you so much, Zeal. I appreciate the love, dude. We're good. It turns on. Thank you, dude. Okay, let's get this aligned one last time here, and then we'll push in. Got it. A little easier this time around. Wearing down some of the Cerakote. Work, Keeb life prep. Ooh, that sounds like quite the task, Frank. Taking care of baby crying. Stream prep. Ooh, dude, stream prep takes a while. It is crazy. I'm sorry, a massive bug invaded my room when you answered my Switch question. I didn't hear any of it. Let's just go through it again. First of all, what kind of bug was it that invaded your room? I need to know. I think everyone here wants to know too. Favorite Switch, Nixies. I still like them the best. I feel like they work with a lot. Least favorite linear Switch, anything from JWK at this point. I'm just not a big fan of their recent offering. Favorite tactile, Holy Pandas. Least favorite T1s. Again, part of the JWK family of tactile switches. And then favorite clicky, the NK clickies are amazing. And then I don't really have a least favorite clicky. I haven't really encountered one that I don't like. Keeb life sounds boring. Ava, are you going to that? I'll be at the Novel Keys meet. That should be really fun. I'm super excited. No, I'm waiting to bother Mike about that because we're waiting for something else to ship out to me from Novel Keys, like more test stuff. You know that new TKL that Mike teased? So we're probably going to ship that in one big bag. Oh, this is so fucking cute, guys. Okay, guys. I think this is the cutest keyboard we've ever built. I'm gonna be honest with you guys right now. Probably the cutest keyboard we've ever built. The shift is so small. Turn off the RGB though. You can see it underneath the shift. I don't know the command to turn off the RGB. I don't know if this is loaded up in VIA at all. It's not. I don't know the hotkey to do this. You can do it in Vial? Oh, it's loaded up in Vial? Oh. Vial rocks. Throwing me off there with typing. I might have missed a switch pin on the S. I have to double check. Let's see. How do you use Vial? It's been a while. Lighting? Is this it? Okay, so we just disable it. Okay, cool. I want this board. This looks great. I don't know if there's any other modes for the screen. It's using a silent switch right now. I'm going to unplug it so we can test out the switch. No A? No, this is a different layout entirely. It is not the standard layout. So let's put some stuff away. This turned out super cute though. There's a few, there's a new firmware with more modes for the screen. Okay, I don't think I have that right. Ooh, these are actually really nice silence. So I was also told in the same breath that these would be my new favorite silence switches. This looks so cute. Just hold Shift Alt Control S to activate layer 9. Oh yeah, true. All right, so these are silent switches for this right now. So let's see what this sounds like. Or it doesn't sound like true. Okay, so these are... These are pretty nice for silence. I think I will say these... I don't have any Hamu heartbeats on hand right this instant. My dad has them all. He actually really liked that switch. But from my memory, the Hamu heartbeats are a slight bit more snappy feeling. But I think that also comes with a trade-off if they have a smidge of a sound. These are, I think, quieter, if I remember correctly. These have a bit more of a quiet sound signature, not quite as snappy. They're not mush, but they're not as snappy. Like, I think they're kind of that perfect in-between if you guys were looking for something like this. But these are really nice. I'm going to be honest, I don't know if these take my top for silent switches, because I have used a fair share of silence. I think I do prefer the snappiness a little bit of the heartbeats, but if you guys wanted something quieter, then maybe these are the best bet for it. You know, I can see myself using this board. Why not? Let's see. I think the S, I probably need to go back in and just... It's not plugged in. Is the S working? Okay, it's not, but let's see. Okay, I am finding myself putting my finger here at the A. This is for the A, this is an S. Okay, I can see myself getting used to this. This is not terrible to use. This is actually pretty easy. Although I would have to figure out layers, and layers would be the one thing I need to kind of go and figure it out. Yeah, like I'm typing fine on this right now. I think I just need to get my brain to not move my hand here, and then I'm misaligning myself. Like I'm doing this a lot and keeping my hand like this when it needs to be like this, and I need to kind of train myself that there's nothing to the left of my pinky. But yeah, this is not terrible. This is actually pretty easy. And then perhaps I bounce, like there's the layer key right there. It's kind of activating to 1. And then, yeah, you just kind of go through it with layers. That's not terrible. Yeah, this is Q, A, Z. They're right here, guys. Q, A, and Z are these caps right over here. Yeah, they're just bigger. So you kind of have to adapt your fingers to knowing that. I've used a board like this in the past. This is really cool, actually. And again, there's the Detour. And you can see when you hit Shift over here, it brings up layer 1. Here, we'll zoom in a bit. So there's layer 1. The words per minute is highly not right, by the way. I think this is more clicks per minute than anything. Like, I think that just needs to be relabeled. A lot of companies do this WPM stuff, and it's all bullshit. Cool, though. Look at this. Very cool. I like this a lot. I even think with the 7U, it looks good. Oh, I totally turned on. Is there like a hotkey for the LEDs? It's okay. I turned them back on somehow. What do you think of the plateless feel? It's honestly not too bad. Like, this is not firm by any sort of the imagination. Is it shorting? No, it's not. It's like, it's not like stiff, like a top mount kind of stiff. Yeah, this is not bad at all. It feels nice. I think it's because the mounting points are to the side and there's some room for this to still kind of move up and down. So I don't think you're going to feel like that super stiff metal kind of feel to it. So this is so cute, dude. They definitely, okay, when round 2 of this comes out, if this was on your radar, keep an eye on it, guys. This is cool. I don't understand why they made this board untypable. It's so sad. I just noticed the left. It's not untypable. This is A, or sorry, this is A, this is Q, and this is Z. So you can still type. Watch. Q, A, Z. And then you can just use your layers to use different things. If you guys are going to get into this, though, these smaller boards, you're going to have to like really utilize layers properly. That's the thing with these smaller boards, right? I mean, dude, no offense to anyone, but that's even the thing with any of the customs. Half the fun with the customs comes with what layers you're using. But the keycaps don't say QAZ. Oh, my bad, Lane, my bad. Half the fun is definitely going to be the layers that you kind of set things to, your shortcuts. Actually, this is the wrong escape, actually. I'm using the wrong thing. I apologize. It's super cute, though. I don't quite understand the need for RGB on this, though. Unless you guys are planning to do a polycarbonate version in the future. But the underglow kind of makes no sense. Does the board start tipping over if you press the switches? I mean, if you press them really hard, but a normal key press, I think this is even kind of firm too. If you press really hard, then yeah, but no. Even pressing hard on the knob doesn't do anything. I don't understand this board. I think that's fine. I think we're not always going to be meant to understand this. The PCB is part of the designer's ecosystem, so it's got RGB. Okay, so they're going to be using it for other things. Is this a GB? No, it was in stock. And unfortunately, it's sold out. But there'll be a round 2 later on. Overall, I enjoyed this. This is a cool little project. I have to hand it off to the designer. And thanks for R&D KBD letting me look at this today. I like it. This is cute. It's fun to see cute little projects like this. I'm happy to have taken a look at it. What do you guys think? Obviously, there's a few little minor things we saw with this, with the prototype. The building is a little bit more involved. You may not like this if you're kind of not into building boards, like not into the involved process. Few little things about the few little quirks about the prototype, but it seems like R&D KBD knows what they're going to be doing to fix this, and the designers same thing. So I like the looks. No idea how it sounds. What do you mean? It sounds like this. I love it, but I'm also a 40s user already. That's totally fair. I feel like if you're already in the environment of using a 40s, and this is a cool little project. I just can't see myself using a 40s, but looks sick. Sounds blank. Sounds insane. Listen. Real. Open ears. Guys, if we have some time, I'm going to take some photos of this. If we have some time this week, maybe I'll figure out some switches we can quickly toss into this. Maybe we quickly desolder it. Like, it's not much. It's a few keys. Maybe we can do a quick little rebuild. Maybe we'll do that the day of the subathon if R&D KBD lets me keep it that long. Maybe we can quickly throw in some actual switches to this to see what it sounds like. Did you hear the bottom out of the switch? I mean, not really. Keep it for now? Okay, we'll keep it for now. Just type harder. Put it up to the mic. I don't think you guys are gonna appreciate me doing that, but cute. Very cute keyboard here. Sounds like Topper, not gonna lie. Oh, you know what? That's a really good comparison, to be honest. It's been a while since I've used a Topper keyboard, though. I think it's going to be preference-based. I personally prefer the heartbeats still a smidge. I think I just like the snappiness, the snappy feel of the heartbeats. I'm not saying these are mush by any stretch of the imagination, but they're not as like snappy as the Hamu heartbeats are. I do think this is a smidge quieter than the Hamu heartbeats. So in terms of quietness, these probably win. But yeah, I do think the heartbeats are more my thing. Actually, do I have a switch right here? Is there? Let me open one up. I want to see what's inside one of these. I wonder if it's because they use pads on the top. Let's see. Oh boy, I hate opening these ones here up. Oh, there's like a silicone band here. Oh, look at this. The legs are silicone. Yeah. It has like a silicone leg and midsection here. So it's probably why it's not as snappy as the Hamu heartbeats, but probably why it's quieter. Is there lube on this too? Light oil. That's how they get full travel? Oh. Very interesting. Very different though. Very, very different. Very different on that case. The springs feel really good on these too. You could spring swap them if need be. Yeah. It's got the same silencing mechanism as the Invokee's Nightshades. Oh, I haven't tried those. Very good though. Like they're not mushy by any stretch of the imagination. They're just not as snappy. I don't know if it's the spring that's making it snappy though. It could be maybe we just need a stronger spring to make them a little bit snappier feeling, but out of the box, the Hamu heartbeats just feel a smidge better to me. Like, they just do. These are still very good, though. These would probably be in, like, second or third place for silence. Have a hard plastic that flexes? That's probably why, then. The snap you feel? Yeah. Like I said, it's probably the silicone on this that's making it just feel a little bit more, like, shock absorbed. Definitely the quietest I've tried. But, again, I think it comes down to what you're looking for in a silent switch, you know? They're very good, though. Very, very good. We probably won't do Sunday photos today. I think I took a quick look a few minutes ago, and there wasn't, like, a crap ton. So let's just do them tomorrow. Yeah, there's not a whole hell of a lot. I think there's probably, like, 13, 14 posts. Let's do it tomorrow. And we can do it right after we do the taxi. The taxi shouldn't take long. It's a hot swap build. There are silence without silicone pads. I think a majority of silent switches you're going to see now, people are going away from using foams and they're trying to not use silicones, but you kind of have to. The Hamu heartbeats are a little bit more unique in that sense. That's why I think they're snappier feeling with being very quiet. But these are very nice too. All right though, guys, that's pretty much the stream. I am extremely happy with this cute little board, and I am very happy to see there's going to be a round 2. Also, you should totally do this color, by the way. This color is beautiful. Maybe just not in Cerakote. Somehow get this in Anno or something like that, but this is a really nice color of this board. The back is really cute too. I don't know if it's going to focus or not, but there you go. Very, very cute board. Note it? Yeah, this is such a nice color. Cool. I love the bronze. Yeah, the bronze is so pretty. Works with like that retro kind of theme too. All right, let's go find someone to raid, shall we, guys? Let's go find someone we can go raid. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be the taxi. Like I said, this week here is pretty much... This week was all, for the most part, with the exception of today's stream, was pretty much all client builds. I mean, even today's stream is kind of a client build. Will there be a YouTube of this? Yeah, I'll make a YouTube video of this too, Bruno. We'll probably raid Jay. Jay's stream. All right, guys. When are you uploading the new schedule on Discord? Later today. I'll do it when I get home. Because like I said, I'm probably just going to go grocery shopping now. Just because we don't really have much. But thank you again, R&D KBD. Excellent looking at this build today. If you guys want to go support an amazing Canadian vendor, R&D KBD is amazing, dude. Peace, Alex. Bye, everyone. Love you. See you guys tomorrow. If you guys are going out in the sun, wear sunscreen. I probably won't because I forget all the time, but I'll try my best to today. All right. Bye, everyone. See ya, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Love you guys.